Federal Reserve Bank of New York in this massive armory-like building. So, of course, this is Region 2 of the Federal Reserve regions. It includes pretty much all of upstate New York. This is 33 Maiden Lane. There's $1 bazillion worth of gold in the basement. And this is where the magic happens, right? This is other than the Bank of International Settlements, this is like the most important place in the world. So just to run the numbers with you again, after 2008, they brought in Ben Bernanke. We entered something that was a lot like the Depression. And they brought in Bernanke, who was the specialist on the Depression, to print $8 or $10 trillion. So that has now stopped. Now always remember that this is a private institution. The US government has no control over it. The American people have no control of it. And it is a very intimidating fortress, Bastille-like exterior. But it's our hypothesis that system of increasing the debt went from 3 trillion to 33 trillion since 9/11. Let me tell you something. It's not really clear that the American economy can take on any more debt. So this thing is sort of obsolete. Yeah. And then we have the episode of when President Xi met with Biden. Janet Yellen, who did the money printing after Bernanke, had this weird red portfolio in front of her. And nobody knows what was in it, but let's just hypothesize that it was some sort of explanation that China owns 1.7 trillion of US treasuries they've been selling, like all the BRICS have. And the yuan is pegged to the US dollar, so like everybody's in bed together, right? It's sort of like when the bad guys meet with the police and they say, let's make an arrangement. But it's also a hypothesis that it might have been President Xi that brought the truce in the Middle East. Just speculation. But we're building an equity platform. That's it. That's all it is. That thing doesn't work anymore. Baby boomers can't take on debt. Gen Xers, we can't really take on debt. We already bought our houses, putting our kids through college. Millennials can't take on any more debt. So what's going to happen next is going to require billions and billions of equity. So we have 12 regions. It's a simple LLC to create a sponsor to begin doing crowdfunding operations with Reg A+, which allows up to $75 million per year per issuer. That's what Crowd America is all about. So, going to a pub.